Hi, welcome back to my low resolution channel. And if you've never been here before, it's a low resolution channel. Get fucked. Are you feeling upset, annoyed, frustrated, angry, terrified, out of your mind livid about the decision to ram through a Supreme Court justice days before an election in a hasty, hypocritical fashion while simultaneously ignoring the needs of the American people and the wants of more than half of the American people? Yeah, me either. But if you can't beat them, join them. So let's get started on this Amy Coney Barrett inspired makeup look. The first step in any makeup tutorial is moisturizer. I moisturized before I came in here, but just know that it's really important to lube up before you get fucked. Beautiful. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into foundation. This one is in the shade Smooth. Like the way the Senate with great opposition forced through a justice nomination to replace Ruth Bader Ginsburg, with the following things coming before the Supreme Court in the coming days. Voting deadlines in North Carolina and Pennsylvania, the repeal of the Affordable Care Act, an abortion ban in Mississippi, and Donald Trump's appeal for the release of his tax returns. You know, nothing serious. Look at that even application. You'd never know underneath it all is just pure hideousness. Next is concealer. This one's in the shade Never. As in, Amy Coney Barrett has never tried a case, never argued an appeal, never argued before the Supreme Court, and never served as a judge until 2017. Great, now that that's all covered up, let's move on to brows. Nice upward strokes, real easy. You are confirmed to the 7th Circuit Court. This is my brow pomade. It's just called 50, which is incidentally the amount of pro bono hours that lawyers are recommended to spend serving less privileged clients, you know, according to the ABA. How horrifying. Great, we're gonna give our face a little translucent touch. I'm gonna be using this shade. It's called Nice Try. Hey, did you know that Amy Coney Barrett will be the first Supreme Court justice to serve while still having school-aged children? And that some of these 7 children are adopted and Black? And for whatever reason, that's being referred to as trailblazing. I know she's not up for the job. Kamala Harris is the first Black and Indian woman to make it on a major party ticket as a candidate. And she has 2 stepchildren. You know, she's just the angry pantsuit lady. Let's bronze. The same palette, except we're gonna touch into this golden shade here. It's called Empty Notepad. During her confirmation hearing, Amy Coney Barrett was asked by a Republican senator if she had notes that she was referring to when answering these questions. Barrett arrogantly held up an empty notepad and immediately received praise from all the old white guys who have now set the bar so low that it's actually in hell. In her next day of questioning, Amy Coney Barrett couldn't seem to recall the 5 freedoms guaranteed to us by the First Amendment. You know, speech, press, religion, assembly, and protest. Kind of makes you wonder if you should rethink your arrogant ass notepad, you know what I mean? Time for some eyeliner. This one's called Roe. In 2006, Amy Coney Barrett signed an anti-Roe versus Wade ad where she called Roe versus Wade, quote, barbaric, and that she had the intention of, quote, protecting the lives of unborn children. If you're wondering why my eyeliner's crooked, it's because all this information was actually withheld before her 2017 confirmation hearing to the 7th Circuit Court. Isn't that fun? Mascara time. This one's an oldie but a goodie. It's called the ACA's Guts. Kind of a weird name. The imperfect but not for a lack of trying Affordable Care Act, which was of course started by President Obama, is likely about to be gutted by the Supreme Court. In the past, Republican Justice Roberts was the swing vote in keeping the Affordable Care Act running. Now, Amy Coney Barrett will be tipping that scale, making any sort of bipartisanship actually impossible. So millions are likely to lose their health care, their access to prescriptions during a global pandemic.
Fun!
Let's finish this off with some lip color. This one's just called Fuck This. And this is the final look. I call it the literal only way to end this nightmare is to vote blue vote early and vote in person. If you have a mail-in, it's not going to make it there in time and they're not going to count it. Put it in a ballot box. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris may not be your ideal candidates, but they're not pushing us back to the 1950s with a fervor that will cause actual, real damage and possibly, probably, definitely cost people their actual human lives. Literally every single vote counts, and it has never been more true than in this particular election. Please vote, unless you're voting Trump. Stay home. I was really excited about this look. Thank you for watching this video. If you did, I don't even give a shit if you give this a like. Just go fucking vote. Unless you don't live in America, then just give this a like. Subscribe. I make videos whenever I feel like it. I've got a few in the cannon. There's gonna be some this weekend. Go vote. Go vote. Vote. Okay. I think I got my point across.